12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and we go. Okay. As per usual, I want to start off with the Sanctuary. And we get bombs. Always an important part of a healthy breakfast. Run around that guard. We don't want to touch him. We don't want him to touch us. We just want to go past. Bonk into those rocks from the side, because bonking from the side puts you closer to the, ooh, bow. Very nice. Yes, I decided I would play as the bird this week because I didn't see any other requests, and by the time that I had the stream going, the seed was already available, so I was pressed for time. I did not have a chance to ask anybody. What's on the tree? Single rupees. Very zooming. And the fact of the matter is, oh boy, hearts. I don't need those. The other two people who are racing are Taco and Sartaz, who are usually the folks who are like, oh no! Usually the folks who I have to contend with, yeah, they usually like finish up like within minutes of each other. In first and second place, no less. If you're wondering what that oh no was for, the mirror is on the ledge in Lumberjack Cave. So this is a seed where we have to fight Aghanim, I almost guarantee. There is very, very few circumstances where you don't need to fight, where you don't need the mirror. They would be very unusual if this was one of them. So I'm going into this with the theory that I'm going to need to fight Aghanim as soon as possible, in fact. That'll be fun. I'm going to grab another bomb from these rocks, because having an extra bomb is useful. I don't know if I'm going to find weapons in town. I certainly don't have the money to talk to the bottle vendor just yet. So if I don't find any weapons, and I wind up at South Shore doing Mini Moldorm Cave, then... ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Okay. At Mini Moldorm Cave, you can fight the guys in it using, you know, bombs. Ooh, powder. Okay, I do not need to worry about fake powder then. Oh, it's a good bee. And also, taking your bottles to the depot is not a bad idea. They will give you whole nickels for each bottle. It's been a while since I even thought about it, because there is a bottle depot not too far away from us, but like, it's also, I'd have to walk down there. I don't want to walk for 15 minutes with the, you know, the hope that I'm going to find, I'm not going to walk 15 minutes carrying a giant bag of bottles. That just feels like a bad idea. Ooh, he gives me sword. Okay. Since he gives me sword, let's give him B. Give me that money. I know I don't technically need that money, but, yeah, money. And yes, he will give you 100 rupees for the good bee. I don't know if that's like a randomizer only thing. It might be. I never knew about it as a kid growing up with the game, so it's not something I ever tried. It might be something worth giving a shot with the Switch sometime. You know, if you've got the flute, you can get back and forth between the village and the cave where the good bee is pretty easily. Why is there so much money in town? No, actually, you know what? I take it back. Money being in town is like the place where it makes the most sense for it to be. Money is a thing people have. Money is not something people leave in bushes out in the wilderness. And, 20... I have so much cash, I don't need that. They do have an economy. I have sword, so I'm going to go ahead and just do the foot race without consideration for what the prize might be. We're going to go for it. God. It was bombs. It was bombs. I don't need it. I have full bombs already. It would be actually stupid to pick them up. Go back to the house. What's in here? The moon pearl. Okay. That's not a bad thing to find. Let's go check Uncle. Moon pearl. Very useful. Lets you not turn into Bunny Link, or in this case, plucked chicken when you enter the Dark World. What you got for me, Uncle? 20 bucks. Thank you for this early Christmas present of $20 in a card, Uncle. Now, you know what? Uncle is the sort of uncle who doesn't give you a card. Here's $20. Don't spend it all in one place. He just puts it directly into your hand. You know what? We're gonna go do the South Shore checks. I almost said we're gonna go do Escape, but I don't want to do Escape yet. There's a whole lot of stuff to do over here. It's worth doing. Because you never know. If I find the mirror while I'm over here, then that'll be worth it. We're going to check this chest first. 1 arrow. We can officially fire our bow now. Single arrow, not usually useful. And I dare say it's probably not useful now. But it is something that we have. Right, I did say mirror was on the ledge. Okay, well, even still. We can't find the mirror, so doing the escape from Hyrule Castle would involve a death warp right now. Okay. I could finish Eastern. I have the bow now, so Eastern Palace is actually not a bad idea. I'll check to see what Agina has. I'll save and quit out of here. I will continue South Shore. And then after that, we will go see what Sahasrahla has got, and we will go do, Ooh, hammer. Interesting. Hammer means I can get into the Dark World. No, I can't get into the Dark World yet. I don't have, the gloves. Need the gloves to get into the Dark World, other than on Death Mountain. And technically, in order to gain access to Death Mountain, you're supposed to have the gloves. Yeah, part of me was like, it would be nice to be able to go into the escape sequence and then use the mirror to get back out. But that's not going to happen. For reasons that are obvious, we need to fight Aghanim before we can get the mirror. Oh right, I did donate my bee to science. Okay. Ah! More arrows. You know what? I'll take that heart. Why not? And I'll grab those arrows too. Okay, more arrows, more arrows. The hook shot, we love it. Bombs. Flute. Flute is super useful. And in fact, the name of the race room this week is Smelly Flute. So I don't know what to make of that. Ow. What's my stun prize? $1. Yeah, the race room is just randomly assigned a different name every week, based on who knows what. And the gloves. So we have Dark World access. Not too bad. Alright. We are saving our water walk so that I can use it on the way back from the bridge guy. No. There we go. Okay, we're in the water. We will swim up to the bridge guy. And then when we leave his place, we will jump directly downwards into the water, and that should let us run on it, which is faster than swimming, but only because we have the boots. Then we'll see what Zora has for sale. Are the South Shore checks the smart play? Probably not. The smart play would probably be to go do the dungeon I know I can finish, but I'm here. And why? Because force of habit. 20 bucks. Alright. Okay, let's find the right pixel. There we go. My water walk got eaten, so I have to swim after all. It's okay. Swimming is fine. It is, they say, the best exercise you can get because it doesn't strain your knees and joints and whatnot. Ooh, heart. Okay. If I had a pool, I'd be doing it more often. Don't even think about it, Zora. So if you get hit while you're using the fake flippers to swim around, it glitches the game, and you have to save and quit. Okay, 20 bucks. The book. And a... okay, green potion. Not bad. Now we're water walking. I mean, they gave me so much money. I have to think there's something here. Bombos. Okay, we will remember that. The game glitches also if you bonk while you're water walking. Bombs! Zora, you son of a bitch. Okay. So I didn't really get anything of super use there. Before I go check Eastern, I am going to also check the back of Escape. Because there are 6 items in Hyrule Castle, and 3 of them might be here. Zora, you son of a bitch, might be a very good short. You are correct. Full heart, there's a key, and there's a map. Alright, we have 1 item from Hyrule Castle. Which means... God. Oh, I hate it. Okay. Eastern, here we go. Don't have anything to turn in. Oh, I could go check with the magic bat. Maybe after. There. Get that hammer dash off. 20 bucks. 50 bucks. 20 bucks. Sahasrara, I throw your pot at you. Just absolutely nothing of value in his closet. That's just his stash from, like, he's, like, embezzled money from the town treasury and gone on the lam. That's what's going on here. Let me up the stairs. Okay. Yes, he is absolutely the mayor of, what was it, Nipton? Nipton's the town that got burned, right? Yeah. Oh, big key already. Okay. Yeah, I feel as though the fact that I keep coming back to that town and there's still dudes alive crucified, and it's the same dudes, and it's like, I'm sorry, these guys are too close to death for you to get down off of these crosses. That's one item. There are 3 items in Eastern Palace. So that's one. But yeah, I keep coming back. And those guys, they're still up there. And I'm like, clearly they're not that close to death, because it's been like months. And they're still alive. I now have like 90 in medicine. Can I please figure out how to, like, surgically remove crucifixion from these guys? Well, there's 2 items in Eastern. Okay. 1 more item in Eastern Palace. Piece of art is in the dark. Okay. Exactly. Crucifectomy. I don't know. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go for it. We are going to go for it. I shouldn't go for it, but here we are. Bonk. See, there's a 50-50 chance that, if you was to go one-on-one with another wrestler, you'd win. No. But yeah, 50-50 chance of the last item for the dungeon being, you know, on the boss, or being in this chest here that I'm going towards. One of these, this chest here either has the map, or it has the last item. And it has the map. We have wasted time. See, here's the thing. This dungeon has what they call the 50-50 shot. When you get to this point, where the last item is either on the boss, or it's in that chest, you roll the dice. You say, do I bum rush the boss and then risk having to go back through the dungeon in order to get the last item, or do I go directly to the boss, or do I go get the thing and play it safe? This time I decided to play it safe. Speaking of playing it safe, I'm doing this room all wrong. Where is he? I did not anticipate grappling all the way to the top. There he is. Dude. Okay, we're out of the dark room. Dark rooms! They suck! Okay, I need my bow, because the next room has a red Cyclops, only killable via the bow. Also, I may as well do that. We will now charge the sword for the satisfying spin attack. Arrows, don't mind if I do. I screwed that up. You can one-cycle those guys. You've all seen me do it. We know it's possible. You know what? Relatively quick kill on the Armos Knights. We didn't even get the red hoppy phase because I killed them before they switched. Respectable time. Okay, so with that out of the way, we're gonna save and quit. We're going to go back to the sanctuary. We're gonna take the flute. We're going to activate it in the village. Hi, Zelda. Then, using the flute, we can gain access to Death Mountain. And I can do things up there. I cannot actually do things in Desert Palace. Like, I can do things in Desert Palace, but until I get a fire source, I can't beat Desert Palace. I also can't even begin to approach doing Aghanim either, because to get into fight Aghanim, you either need the cape and a lamp, or the Master Sword and a lamp. And I have none of the above. That lady is a narc. In fact, I believe her sprite in the thing is referred to as the Informant Lady sprite, which, I will admit, amuses me. Also, we're checking the bat. What do you got for us, Mr. Magic Bat? She's a collaborator. Oh, a shield. Well, you know what? It's not the least useful thing he could have given me. I will say that much. Okay. The bat has something, I'll say that much. No, in the vanilla game, the bat's super useful. He's the source of the half-magic item. That, you know, basically halves your magic use, which is very useful. I have it. That's why we call him Magic Bat. Because he gives you magic. He's the bat that gives you magic. But he's so like rude but also polite about it. It's hard to, he's like, "Oh, I will give you a terrible curse if that's okay with you, sir." Oh boy, heart piece. Well, hey, you know what? It gave me health. That's fine. Oh, dead rocks. We hate them. He's just a little guy. Okay, we have a heart piece up on top of Spectacle Rock, and inside Spectacle Rock is $20. Also, I just noticed that my rupee count is 69.6, which is pretty nice. We're entitled to be juvenile here. Okay, we don't have the mirror, so we are going to go into Paradox Cave the regular way. Which is to say, jump in this hole. 10 arrows. Fire shield. Okay. We can block fireballs now. Which, for obvious reasons, useful. I still want the hook shot. Because... those guys can be butts to kill. Heart piece, 10 arrows, 20 bucks. I guess that 10 arrows replaces the arrows that I used. Oh, boomerang. Okay. Nothing of value. Well, I shouldn't say nothing of value. We did get the red boomerang. It has uses. I messed that up. Alright. I was not close enough to the edge of the ledge. There's one of the uses for red boomerang right there. Stunning Tektites. Hookshot doesn't do it for some reason. Alright, I'm going to go up here. I'm going to beat the Tower of Hera. I'm going to read the Ether Tablet. I'm going to... excuse you. Gonna check that. It's 20 bucks. Okay. A lot of 20 bucks going around. Yeah, we're gonna beat this dungeon over here. I'm gonna check the tablet first, I guess. Now, you know what? I'm gonna do the dungeon first. There's a chance I'll find a Master Sword in here. This is a pendant dungeon. You know what? It has 2 items in it. Oh, big key. Okay. Oh, that's 1 item. Okay. We're going to do one of my favorite tricks. We're going to attempt to do one of my favorite tricks. We did my favorite trick. Okay. I believe this was the green pendant anyway, so it's probably worth doing anyhow. Alright. So that's all the items. I'm gonna guess the big chest has the small key. I mean, honestly, the big chest has the small key to get into the basement, or it has the map, or it has the compass. Those are the 3 items remaining. There's 3 chests left to open. Let's kill Moldorm. There, he's dead. Okay. Easy. Yeah. Compass? Okay. Oh, it was the blue pendant, not the green one. You know what? There's still a chance that this could be a pedestal seed. We don't know where all the pendants are in the Dark World. There's 2 more over there. Okay, I'm in the area. Let's see what's going on over here. This will give you 10 shots with your bow. Okay. Just arrows. I don't need to worry about the arrows. I have plenty of them. I keep getting arrows and bombs. It's like socks at Christmas, except it's arrows and bombs. That's the wrong way. Okay, let's do Spiral Cave, I guess. When you have the boots, Spiral Cave is less of a chore. It's not great when you don't have the boots, though. And this is Master Sword. Okay. Alright, well, we got a sword. We just need a lamp, and then we can go do Aga. I guess we're gonna do... You know what? I was like, we should do escape. We shouldn't do escape. I have other things I can do. I can get into the dark world. I do have the hammer. This is something I can do. I have the ability to clear these dungeons. So, like... yeah. No, this is, yeah, if I get into fighting, if I go into the Thieves' Town, I can clear that dungeon. There's nothing stopping me. I don't need a great sword for that. Blind, the boss of the dungeon, is unique amongst bosses in this game in that he only requires 9 hits, regardless of how hard you hit him. It's a pendant dungeon anyway. Oh, I hate it. Okay. Well... since I don't want to start Skull Woods without the fire rod, we're going to go into town and see what I can loot. I don't have the gloves, so that's a single arrow. Okay. A shovel! I can dig it. Obvious joke. We'll open that up, but I won't go in yet. Thieves' Town has 4 items, which isn't a bad number. Oh! Doritos Blade. We love it. Welcome to Flavor Town. Bonk. Okay. What are you? Bombs. Okay. Sure. Bombs. All the time bombs. Okay, I'm just gonna have a look, because the first 4 chests are pretty easy to get my hands on. Glove! I'm glad I had a look. Wow! Ice rod! Wow! Things I need! I'm trying to think, like... So Taco and Sartaz are both very good at this game. So I need to think about what their routing would be like, and whether or not this is something that I'm doing because it's not a good idea, but it wound up panning out, or like if they would end up doing that too. This is going to be the big key. God, okay. We got the big key, we got the small key, we got 2 very good things. There's 2 more items in here. And the fact that I got 2 very good things already makes me want to keep going. That is probably the bad part of doing vibes-based gameplay, is that this is a terrible idea. We're basically guaranteed to not find anything else in here that's of, worth, because we already got 2 very good things. Excuse you. It's true, but, we'll see how it pans out. I came into this dungeon in the first place on vibes. So... it's panned out a little bit, but who's it to say if it's going to hold up? There's a chest in this room. 10 arrows. Okay. Already something we don't want. Well, something we don't need anyway. Okay, there's an item on the boss, there's an item in the boss's jail cell, and there's an item in the big chest. And 2 of those are crap. Which means there's 1 more thing to pick up. We'll see how this works out for us. Okay. Hi, lady. Heart piece. Okay. That's actually all the items. Though at this point, it's probably faster to just fight blind and then get out. So, we're gonna do that. By fighting the boss, we will warp back to the front door. Got my tires fixed for a flat rate. Aha! Yeah! Okay. Yeah, easy peasy. Map. Easy peasy beautiful cover girl. Okay, well gosh, now we have the Titan's mitts. I'm gonna check what's going on over here too. We'll do the hammer pegs. I know I can't... well, I can sort of do the blacksmith. Yeah, no, this will be fine. This is good. 20 bucks, don't need it. Okay, we are going to run directly past the blacksmith at first. We're gonna go do the digging game, because you can't dig if the blacksmith is following you. So the sensible thing to do would be go dig first, and then go get the blacksmith, and then do the rest of Smith Chain, they call it. You know, Hype Cave, and all that biz. Butter Sword! Oh my gosh, we're no longer Guy Fieri. We're, what's her name? Paula Deen. The Butter Queen herself. Okay, we'll go chat with Stumpy. For $5. Yeah, I did not anticipate Butter Sword already. That's wild. And Hype Cave. I didn't go back for the Smith. Oopsie daisy. Okay, he gives us bombs. It's fine, it's fine. Heart piece, 20 bucks, 20 bucks. Okay. I'm gonna step out and I'm going to inquire what's going on in the world with my map. 'Cause I don't remember... Okay. Just Swamp Palace is my remaining crystal. Or my remaining pendant. Okay, that's fine. Excuse you. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna get that Smith. Because, oops. He needs our help to stop being a frog. Okay. So what we do is, we come get him, and then we save and quit. We'll go to the sanctuary. Zelda's gone. Maximum occupancy of 3 people in this place, apparently. Flute. Fly to number 3. and run directly to Blacksmith. Oh, that was lined up. Okay. Here you go. Your husband's home. Heart. Okay. God. Okay, what can we do? What can we do? Let's... Gosh, what can we do? Let's do... things... I'm gonna check King's Tomb. It's relatively quick. Zelda's back. Because the maximum occupancy is 3. And with no Smith, there's room for her. That's my explanation for what happens there. Alright, King's Tomb, what do you got for me? Bombs. Well... Okay, let's look at my options. My best option is... God, Desert Palace has 2 items. There's still a bunch in Hyrule Castle. God, it's Hyrule Castle, isn't it? It's probably my best shot. Okay, we're gonna go home. We're gonna go look in Hyrule Castle. I need a lamp before I even consider doing... God, I need a lamp before I consider doing the back of Escape, too. So this section here is called the front of Escape. It's where you're in the castle and you're going to get Zelda from her cell. The back of Escape is the section where you go out of the castle through the sewers, which is why we can jump into the back of Escape from above in the graveyard. Heart, okay. That's 2 of the 6 items in this dungeon. Okay, we'll kill that guy. Run in here. Kill that guy. Get this heart piece. Okay. I mean, in theory, this place shouldn't have a compass, I wouldn't imagine. I know it has a map, because I already have it. The big key drops off of the guard in the final room here. Yeah. God, he dies in 1 hit from the gold sword. Oh my god! It wasn't Hyrule Castle. Okay, where can my lamp be? I mean, I guess I can access Death Mountain's Dark World side now. Let's go do that! Yeah, we can do, we can do things, yeah. Excuse me? Why am I not grappling across there? Game's rigged. You know what? We actually don't have any pendants right, or not pendants, well, we don't have any medallions right now, so no matter what we need to get into Turtle Rock, I don't have it. Which is just absolutely spiffy. You stop. Give me that. But it's important to know what we need to get into this dungeon. Because I did see Bombos, I believe on, Zora Ledge? So we might be going back to Zora. We're not necessarily going back to Zora. I also need to take into account that, not Super Bunny Cave, Misery Mire is also, you know, also locked behind a medallion. Bombs. Heart piece. Where is my lamp? What is going on? Yeah, there's like 5 chests in here. One of you has to be something of note, right? 20 bucks. Off to a terrific start. The auspicious $20. $40. Okay, blue armor's not bad. And heart. Okay. Sure. Did I find... No. No, I don't. Okay. What do I have for potions? 2 blue ones. Oh, here we go. We're gonna do something stupid. Oh wow, Lionels are on full magic pack. Alright, do one of you have a fairy? No! Oh my gosh. Alright, we're gonna do Spike Cave with 10 hearts. Get ready for a bad idea. I mean, I have blue potion. I can use blue potion to not die. It's fine. And my reward is... Oh my god. I walked on nails for that. Okay. Back to the house. We're going to take our shovel. We're going to hit the dig spot. That's what we're going to do. And if that don't pan out, then we'll think something else. I am absolutely not doing the Aghanim ascent in the dark. It's just not happening. I don't do that place like in a situation where I can see. I'm certainly not doing it, you know, in the dark. It's just not happening. No way. Okay, what am I doing? Let's do the front of Desert Palace. Desert Palace has 2 items in it. And the back section only possibly has 1 item. It might be the map. Which means if we find a lamp in here, that's good. That's our progress. Map. Okay. Sure. Give me the exact example that I gave of what could possibly be on the boss, making this place worth starting. Small key. Okay, we take the small key over here. We open a locked door. The locked door will conceal 2 other chests, one of which will have the big key. This one has the big key. And the compass. Alright. Let's go see what's in the big key chest. Oh yeah, sometimes I like to do a hammer dash across those two chests. 20 bucks. Alright. Which means the boss has the map. No, the boss doesn't have the map. The torch has the map. What am I saying? The boss has one more item, and I unfortunately am unable to get it because it requires a fire source, and I have none. At least not a fire source I can use. In fact, no, I know 0 fire sources. If I had bombos, I couldn't even use that for what I need. Okay, I guess I'll do something. We're going to the Dark World. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do in the Dark World here. I want to grab the purple chest. Yeah. No, you know what? Before we resort to the purple chest, I am going to look and see what's going on in Skull Woods. Mothula shouldn't be that cantankerous of a fight. I have the gold sword, so he should die in relatively few hits. Relatively. Heart piece. Okay. That means I need to exit the dungeon and jump in a hole. If you've seen the Dungeons & Dragons movie, you know what's down here. It's the Helmet of Disjunction. Ah! I have the gold sword and he's still withstanding hits. I hate it. Excuse you, mummy. There's the big key. Alright. We will proceed through here. Small key. Alright. Ow. Yeah, let's set up a bomb jump. Because the last one of these I tried went so well. Oh wow, I actually got it. It's a small key! Hate it. Okay, there's one more chest in this dungeon I can reach at the moment. And if I find the fire rod in it, then I can clear the dungeon. If I don't find the fire rod, well then we're a little bit fucked. If we don't find the fire rod, I guess we're doing that purple chest. Oh, hello, fairy. I was about to say, where's Wallmaster at? Marley just dramatically entered my room in a Kramer-esque manner. She's running around now. What you going through, girl? I think she just used the poop box. That's what's going on. Exactly. She's got that vagus nerve acting up. Oh, you know what? Oh yeah, no, she is scampering. I'm gonna have a look up here. this is 20 bucks. I don't need that. It's good to know I don't know what the cape is anyhow. Wait a minute. You know what I haven't looked at? I haven't looked at Pyramid Ledge. I also realized I don't have flippers. I can't go this way. It's fine. Errors have been made. Marley, what are you going through? She's like attacking my closet door. Okay, we're grabbing the purple chest, we're saving and quitting, we're taking this to the guy at the desert. We will use the flute to fly down to the dam. And it's just a hop, skip, and a jump from there. Oh wow, those guys drop full magic. Useful. Wow, bombs! Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We will enter the Dark World through this portal over here. We will then go north to the pyramid and check what's on the ledge. Are you serious? Have I really only done one crystal dungeon so far? Oh my god, I am so going to lose this. Oh. Like, it was pretty much something I was resigned to already, but looking at what I've done so far and just seeing one crystal, like, I've been at this for an hour. And bombs. Okay. It is one of those seeds. See, here's the thing. I think this is my real problem that I have, is I like to do overworld checks instead of dipping into dungeons. So, like, I'm going up here to check Catfish, which is so incredibly out of the way. Only one thing up here, where I could go into Palace of Darkness and potentially find 5 items. But because going into a dungeon feels like a commitment, whereas this just feels like an excursion, it feels better to do this. We all have our foibles. What do you got for me, Mr. Catfish? The blue cane. Alright. Not exactly useful. At least not anymore. It might have been useful against Blind, but he's already dead. Ow. Yeah, they sell potions in this shop in the Dark World. Red ones, yeah. I'll take that, sure. See, here's the thing, is with the hook shot, I could get back over that way, but I can't come across this way. So, what I realized when I was walking over, I'm like, wait a minute, I can't do that. We have taken a not inconsiderable amount of damage, so I'm going to talk to the fairy and have a nice cup of tea. Get all my health back. It's a couple of seconds, and it might prevent me from having a total restart in the dungeon because of death. You know, in these sorts of games, death is often best avoided. I say often and not all the time, because Tunic is right there. Alright, monkey, let me in while I have a drink. It's true. I do love that in Tunic there's just like a part of the game where you have to die. And then you end up in the death realm and you have to like reclaim all of your different vitalities and come back to life and then challenge the boss again. Very fun. Even if the one good... the game has two endings, and the good one is a whole lot of work to get. Oh wow, is it a lot of work to get. In order to get the true ending, the good one, you need to like collect the whole instruction manual. Which, there's a lot of pages to that thing. Down we go. Okay. We're going to run up and around. We're going to grab what is probably a small key from the chest at the top of this staircase. Prove me wrong, dungeon. Nope. Oh, the mushroom. Interesting. I'll have to do that at some point. But the good news is, I have the, wait a minute. The good news is, I do have the flute, so I can just, like, fly to the mushroom place. I also realized I have not done a good job at all of counting items in this place. And that's okay, it just means that we're kind of winging it a little bit. We always wing it a little bit, that's why we're birds. Okay, heart piece. Alright. Small key. Alright. Couple of more things I can access. I think that's... no, I need to switch that. Okay. Without the lamp... Without the lamp, I do have the ability to check 2 more chests in logic. There's 4 in the back here that I can get at easily enough and do. So we'll see if we can avoid this room over here on the left altogether. We haven't even found the big key yet, so we can't get the big chest. So that's fine. Small key. Alright. Small key. Come on. Compass. Oh my god. Alright. Well, with 3 small keys, that means I'm pretty sure Harmless Hellway has to be an actual item. So let's go see what it is. A lamp, perhaps? The big key. Alright. Are we all ready for pain? look at that. The red cane. Okay. All right. We do have the big key. You know what? I did a remarkably good job of navigating that room in the dark. Mirror shield. Okay. I knew it wouldn't be the lamp. I knew that much. It could have been the fire rod, though. That would have been useful. Okay. What even can we do? Okay. Alright. Okay. We're thinking. Why not? Let's go into the dungeon here. It's dark. I can sort of do this room this place in the dark, it turns out. Okay. Heart piece. Oh, at least my dark room is on point right now. We're doing okay for dark rooms, it turns out. Oh, right. The mushroom. Swear to God, if lamp is locked behind mushroom, this is so weird. There you go. Now we leave. We come back. And we see what they've got. It's the flippers. Okay, well, you know what? That does give us something to do. If nothing else, flippers means I can go do Swamp Palace. And get the green pendant. No, pendants. Ugh. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go to 8. And I'm going... Alright, Gold Sword will just kill the pickles. We're gonna go get... I think Bombos was on the ledge in here. So, we're gonna get Bombos. And then using Bombos, I can beat Ice Palace. Oh my god, this is so roundabout. Ice Palace is an actual pendant, is an actual crystal and not a pendant, like Swamp Palace is. So, getting this and doing that, it feels like the right move. Ow. Okay. You can't summon the duck in Zora's domain, which, a little silly, it is waterfowl after all. But, you know, it is what it is. But that's fine, because our portal back is right here anyhow. Okay. So we want to go in here. Swear to God, if Taco and Sartaz are able to do Aga Tower in the dark, I am absolutely screwed. I'm pretty screwed already, but it's not as bad as it could be. Okay. We also have the red cane, so I am able to do Icebreaker. So we'll be able to glitch a little bit in here. Excuse you? Oh, there's our big key. Alright. No, I screwed it up. Too far over. Nope. Too much again. That's it. Okay, we're in. Our usual preferred methodology of taking Ice Palace from the back is happening. Okay. Small key. Ice Palace has 3 items. Only 3. There's one of them. These stairs just lead to the spike room, don't they? Yeah, spike ball room. If you use the bow, does it make it taking back shots? Oh man, I wish the bow was useful in this dungeon. No, unfortunately, the only thing you use to shoot in this dungeon is the fire rod, and that's only if you have it, and I don't. Small key. Alright. Well, we have the big key, so I can get the big key chest. So there's that, at least. The lamp! Oh, thank God. I can go fight Aga, and I can actually get that mirror. Yeah. I'm gonna continue around this way. I'm now realizing, wait, do I have all the items? We'll find out. Depending on what iced tea is. There's probably one more that I don't have. It's either in here or on the boss. The map. Okay. Which means the boss has something. What could it be? I have no idea. But we'll be excited to see. I bonked. How did it bonk? I ran straight out of the door. That shouldn't have been a thing. Well, whatever. There we go. Okay, magic filled back up. Putting Bulbos on so that as soon as I land, we cook him. Alright, one of them got away from the group, but it was alright. 20 bucks. Thank you. You know what? I can't even complain. I got the lamp in here. That's the thing I've been looking for. I've been like, where is lamp? It is required. Okay. Now armed with lamp, I can finally start collecting the rest of these stupid crystals. I can't get out of here, so we gotta save and quit. I guess realistically the thing I should do first is Aga, but also... Yeah, we're gonna go do Aga first. Aga gives us mirror. Mirror is useful. Is mirror required? I don't know. I still need fire rod too. See, here's the thing, we don't know if mirror is required. For all I know, the fire rod is in Graveyard Ledge. And if that's the case, I need the mirror. Or maybe it's in the Swamp Palace, and I need the mirror. The important thing is, I'm coming in here with the gold sword. These guys are gonna get wrecked. Excuse you? I need something from this left side. See, it does sound, you know, yes, it is better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. But there is also this is, I don't know. I've already sort of in my mind conceded that I'm not going to win this race, but it is technically a race. So in theory, getting something you don't need is generally considered a bad idea. Because it takes time to do it. I am once again asking how these guards got the worst job in the whole castle, guarding the pitch black rooms. It just feels unsafe to me. Especially the room with the open pits. Like, huh, yeah, we have this room in the castle. You're going to be guarding it. Okay. It's pitch black, and also there's a pit. A bottomless pit. Like, how is it bottomless? It's on the 3rd floor. Wouldn't you just fall to the 2nd floor? No. You know, thinking about it doesn't make a whole lot of sense now, does it? That guy should just go down to the next floor. Hello, Aga. Send Zelda off to the Dark World. God, if there was a place that had bottomless matzo sticks, I would be there. Like, that would be, you know, I'd be doing pilgrimage to Mecca for those. No, they have breadsticks. That's different. Bread is much different. Bread is much cheaper than cheese. I'm pretty sure those were breadsticks. Like at the Olive Garden, right? There's no way the place would be profitable if they were serving up free matzo sticks. I mean, I suppose also dairy is very subsidized in the US, so maybe? I don't know. No offense, but it will be... Is this the thing where the person wrote the article about how long they could stay in the restaurant for? Because I have seen that, and I... Maybe I'm, you know, Berenstein's bearing it. Over here. Alright. Aga is dead. Long live the king. Alright, save and quit. Okay, seafood... Okay, chain seafood restaurants kind of doomed just from the get-go. I don't know, seafood is expensive. Seafood is weird like that. Bees! Okay. We have our mirror now. We can enter and exit the dark world at our leisure. Also, we have the lamp, so let's go finish pod. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I love me some seafood. Yeah, Red Lobster to me feels like the Olive Garden of seafood. You're gonna go in, and it'll be something you can eat, but you won't be super happy with it. You'll be like, well, I had a meal. Oh, okay, so they pulled a Toys R Us with the Red Lobster. Alright, we're going directly into the back. Yeah, or Zellers. Well, Zellers is also weird. Because, like, they did sort of get... Actually, I don't... Did Zellers get, like... Did Walmart buy the Zellers name? Because I know that, like, Zellers stores have popped up since the acquisition. But, like, also, I know that, like, because the actual brand of the store used to belong to the Bay. Oh, I see. So those pop-up Zellers are completely unrelated to the Bay. Well, that sucks. Because they, like, it always used to be like a three-tiered thing. The Bay was for the classy stuff. What didn't sell there went to the Zellers. And what didn't sell there went to the Byway, which was like... Bad, but I loved it. I still remember the first time I set foot in a giant tiger. I just turn and I say to the person I'm there with, "It smells like a byway in here." And they laughed because I was completely right. Yeah, byway was basically for the stuff that wouldn't sell at Zellers. I bought like little plastic knockoff Power Rangers toys there. Like, I think I had a Garfield sweater that came from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're looking for 17, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There we go. Better than Dollarama. Honestly, Giant Tiger probably is the best comparison, except they have groceries. Oh. Yeah, basically, like, they had, you know, a few clothing racks. You know, flat bins that just had, like, stuff thrown in them. Just whatever wouldn't sell at Zellers. Yeah, back when there were still, like, multiple grocery chains. We're gonna go to Desert next. They're not multiple grocery chains, multiple, like, retail chains. Like, I don't know. Zellers, at one point, you know, we had so many different stores. Like, we had, the Zellers... I worked at, like, a superstore, and at one point, like, it bought out Zellers. Or, it... Across the mall from it was a place that became Zellers, but before it was Zellers, it was a retail chain called Towers, which I'd only ever seen the one location for. Marley, what are you doing? And they've gone out of business, obviously. Ether, I can't get in there. Unless, what are you? And, like, we had a location at a mall that is being demolished since then. That was, I want to say, oh, Quake. It got a Walmart eventually, but before it was a Walmart, I want to say it was Wolco. Okay, well, using Quake, I can get into Turtle Rock. I can beat Turtle Rock, so that's something at least. This is Crystal... Alright, we're gonna do this. What am I saying? I can beat Turtle Rock. I cannot beat Turtle Rock. I don't have the Fire Rod. Yeah, so many dead and defunct businesses. I don't care for this consolidation era of late-stage capitalism, let me tell you. Oh, that was weird. Oh, Marley left my room, so now Peaches is going out to bother her. Lamp. Yeah, no fire rod, but I do have the gold sword, so at least the graboids shouldn't be super hard. Small hop. Well, there we go. You know what? I'll take it. Give me Crystal. Yeah, I can't beat Turtle Rock. I can get into Turtle Rock. Graveyard Ledge. I should do Graveyard Ledge. Actually, I have all the crystals from the Light World. Before I go doing a fool thing like going into Turtle Rock, I'm gonna check the Bombos tablet. So you need the Fire Rod to beat Turtle Rock. There's that room with the torches. I've gone past what I need. Yeah, room with the torches where you need to like go around on a platform and, you know, light torches on fire. And without the Fire Rod, you can't reach them. So, Fire Rod is required. Although, now that I think about it, it is also possible... God, if they put the Fire Rod on the pedestal, that is something that could happen. Alright, what do we got? 10 arrows! Oh my god, both of these things are just 10 arrows. Alright. Do you want... Swamp Palace does have 6 items in it. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. It's very feels bad, man, but here we go. I already have the mirror on. See, there's one chest that I can access in Turtle Rock, and if that's the Fire Rod, then this is a stupid thing to do. But also, I have not shaved an eyeball. So that's also on the agenda. Let's see what we can find. That. The big key. Alright. I am going to grab this key from down here. Then I'm going to skip this. I'm going to screw that up. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay, into the dungeon. I'll also grab this key from up here. What's in the big chest? Ether? Okay, that does give me the access to Misery Mire. So that's one item so far, out of the 6 total that are in here. There's 2 items on the left. It's usually a gamble to just assume that they're both going to be the map and the compass, so I'm not going to make that gamble. Let me out of the water. Okay. I am... I am just kind of blindly headed towards Pedestal Seed, aren't I? I have the other two medallions, or the other two pendants, so killing this boss and getting the pedestal might be the play. Hard to say. Bombs. Okay, that's another item. That's two up to then? I have failed accounting. Which is hilarious, considering, what my job is now. Oh, I've lost track of single-digit numbers in a dungeon in the game. Meanwhile, professionally, I regulate accountants. Okay. Let's see if... Get out of my way. Let's see if we can do the diver down. Okay. Hey, first try. Compass and bottle. Oh, it is kind of vague. Alright, well, you know what? The boss has an item. Let's go kill him. It is time for your favorite activity. We're shaving an eyeball. Oh, I got the good RNG. I dodged the bug. Man, we are just giving him the electric clippers today. It is wild. Ice rod. Nice rod. Fire rod! Holy shit. It was required. Oh no. Okay, well. That's go mode, I believe. Let's go finish the rest of these dungeons. Absolutely bonkers. Okay, what do we have left? Misery Mire, Skullwoods, Turtle Rock. Alright, let's do Misery Mire first, I guess. We got everything else. God, I can't believe we did all of the... This is going to be in all of the dungeons seed. Absurd. Bird? There. Okay. Open up the dungeon using the power of atmosphere. God, I got a notification on my phone. Response to a YouTube comment. Like, oh boy. What stupid thing has somebody said in response to a well-thought-out comment I've made now? Oh, what it is, just talk about movies, you know. Excuse you. Okay. Yeah, there's these channels on YouTube that just make money by, like, getting foot traffic from, like, they post clips from movies and TV shows, and then they put a little music over it to avoid copyright strikes. And then the algorithm pushes it because people watch it. And lately, it's been showing me clips from Tombstone. It did this before. And it's back now. Clips from Tombstone. Which is, admittedly, a good movie. I have no problems with Tombstone. But the thing is, everybody acts like they're, you know, like they're like an expert in film in the comment sections, because that's what happens in comment sections. Everybody's just like, this movie was robbed. This movie should have won an Oscar. Ugh. Val Kilmer was so good as Doc Holliday, he should have won an Oscar. And I'm like, okay, Tombstone came out in '93. And it came out at the start of the year specifically because they didn't want to compete with the other movie about Wyatt Earp that was happening at the time. So that's like already a fucked up start to this story. Ow. But also, '93 was just an incredible year for movies. So like when people are saying in this, you know, in these comments, you know, oh, Val Kilmer was robbed. You know, this movie was robbed. This movie should have won, Best Picture. And it's like, do you know what won Best Picture that year? I'm glad I'm getting some views, and the people are getting good use out of this. This is 100% something I've probably talked about before. I don't know which of the two films won that year, but it's one of these two. It was either Philadelphia or Schindler's List. No shade to Tombstone, but Schindler's List. I forgot to hit the switch. Or no, I did hit the switch, that's the problem. Can I make it to the thing before torch goes out? No, I cannot. I'm getting beat up. And the funny thing is that the thing that everybody says they would like, they're like, oh, you know, what's his name? Val Kilmer. They're like, he should have won best, you know, he should have won an Oscar for this. And what he would have been up for is Best Supporting Actor. And Best Supporting Actor that year went to, hi Marley. Best Supporting Actor that year went to Tommy Lee Jones for The Fugitive. Now, Val Kilmer was pretty damn good as Doc Holliday. I will not, you know, deny that. But Tommy Lee Jones is always bringing his A game. And The Fugitive was a great movie. So, like, it's just, on top of other things that went on with the film, it just was a very good year for films. Exactly. There's so much to go up against there. That, like, to say they got robbed ignores the fact that there's just so many good movies came out that year. You can say maybe they should have got a nomination, and there's reasons why they didn't get a nomination. Mainly because it came out so damn late in the year. Like, it was a Christmas release. That's too close to January for it to be, like, seriously considered. Because, like, it's the films for the year. So, like, at that point, people already have their picks. Whatever. There we go. Okay. Yeah, at that point, people already have their picks made. It's hard to get in at that point, and the reason why they did it that way is because they didn't want Kurt Russell clearly cared more about the box office than he did about winning awards. which, no shade, he was the producer, so, like, yeah, I buy that. What am I doing with the sword? There we go. Yeah, if he's in this for money, and I respect it, you know? It is a job for him. He is an actor. He gets paid to do this. Also, when he's producing, executive producing, whatnot, you know, I get it. So you don't want to go up, you know, head to head with Kevin Costner's Wyatt Earp movie that he's also been working on. You know, they're kind of making a movie about the same guy. So, you know, just a little bit of competition there. You don't want to, you know, hedge your bets. And because of that, they rushed it out. And, yeah, we see what we get. Alright, we have Fire Rod. We're going to go to the Moth. I don't know if I can properly resist checking the pedestal while I'm in here. I have all of the pendants. We'll see what happens when I get there. No, I've gotta. It's a few seconds out of the way. Anyhow, somebody in the comments had said that it was perhaps just at the time Westerns were not in style. And I just had to be like, the year before, Unforgiven won several awards. And the year after, Legends of the Fall also won an Oscar. So it's not that. It's bombs! Cool. I'm not incurring the animation to pull the sword and get bombs. Straight to the end. Why not? I'm getting clowned on by mummies. Just a little. Come here, you. Oh. God, Wild Wild West. If you've... Oh, Sartaz is finished. I'm plucked. I don't know if you've ever heard the stories about the fella who, like, made Wild Wild West and how he was attached to make a Superman film and it never happened and he wanted, like, Nick Cage involved in it. And he was like, yeah, he's gonna go, you know, we're gonna go to the Fortress of Solitude and Superman's gonna fight a giant spider. It's like, why would there be a giant spider there? It's the Arctic. It's like, I don't know, I just want him to fight a giant spider. And that movie never happened. But what he did end up doing is Wild Wild West. And damn if he didn't put a fight with a giant spider in it. It just happened to be a robot. Oh yeah, Sartaz is finished. Taco is probably hot on his trail. Trail or tail? Either works, but I don't know what the actual proper idiom is. Alright, Turtle Rock, here we come. Ow. That's right, Marley. Ah. I will say, so in terms of westerns, I do have a western that I do legitimately enjoy. She wants attention so bad, but I'm racing. All right, here's my right hand, Marley. I can get through here without it. I'm just using the D-pad and the trigger button. This is such a bad idea. I need to fight off dead rocks, Marley. You're killing me. Oh, anyhow. The Quick and the Dead. I think it's 93? Very good. It's got Gene Hackman, it's got Sharon Stone, it's got Russell Crowe, Leonardo DiCaprio, Lance Henriksen is there, Keith David. Did I say Gene Hackman? Gene Hackman's the villain in it. You get Lieutenant Dan from Forrest Gump very briefly. Very fun flick. Gene Hackman runs the town, and he like he rules it with an iron fist, and he decides he's like an old outlaw, and so he decides he's going to have a quick draw tournament in town. See who's the quickest draw, as is evidenced by the name. And he kidnaps Russell Crowe's character and forces him to participate. He used to be in Gene Hackman's outlaw gang, and he decided, oh no, I missed one. And he used to be in the gang, and he did something that he considers shameful, and so he quit being an outlaw and took up being a priest instead. Son of a bitch! And that shameful thing was killing a priest. So, by becoming a priest, it maintains the net number of priests, I guess. That's how that works, right? Alright, oh, red mail, okay. And the big key. Alright. So armed with big key, we can progress into the dungeon. Yeah, Sharon Stone's character, total badass. She's great. Everybody loves her. She practiced her gun stuff so hard. I saw just somebody had commented that there's like a scene in it where after like she wins a fight, Leonardo DiCaprio runs over and like gives her a kiss, and somebody's like, it's the last time he kissed a woman over age 25. Oh, that guy's comment deserves all of the likes. Really? I know they had dinner. I gave it to them myself. She does want pets, but well, she had sashimi too. You know what? Let's go through. Oh. Chicken hearts. A decadent food for cats. Spoiled babies though they be. Ow. Yeah, here's the thing is Marley will like beg for sashimi when I have sushi. and she doesn't know when it's all gone, so she'll just sit there, like, looking at me still, like, where's more bits? Give me more. What's going on? And I'm like, no, there is no more. Plus, you know, she is a tiny baby. She doesn't need that much fish. Alright. I mean, it is Atlantic salmon, so yeah, you know, we're not... I am tempering her expectations by not letting her gorge herself on fish that may have too much mercury for a tiny cat. And also, it is delicious, so I maybe... Oh, I mean, I eat it at least once a week. It's tasty. Are you serious? Okay. I didn't bother with Mimic Cave because I don't think I'm gonna need it. Whatever's in there, it's fine. Swear to God, if it's the silvers, I'll be like, well, they was out of the way. Love those invincibility frames from the hook shot. That's right. Hey, there's our small key. Go straight to the boss. What do I need these other chests for? That might be my second favorite trick, and it's one that isn't, like, considered a glitch. Ice rod... yeah. One, two, three. One, two, three. Ow. Okay. Line up. Alright, well, that was slightly less than optimal, but still pretty damn good. Give me heart piece. Alright. And crystal. And now we are all set to go into the castle. Or the castle. Ganon's Tower. High atop Dark Death Mountain? It's weird to think. The place already has a name like Death Mountain. Death Mountain. It sounds ridiculous already. And then you're like, well, it's in the Dark World at this point, so what do you call it? It's Dark Death Mountain? Extra Death Mountain? I don't know. Like, they don't really give you a name for the Dark World version of Death Mountain. It's just, well, Death Mountain, but Dark World. It's like, I don't remember which game it was. There's a Final Fantasy game where the villain's name is literally X-Death. And I'm like, that's so stupid. That's just, that's like a... That's something a 12-year-old cooks up for a comic book villain. Small key. Oh, and I've seen him a few times because River plays Dissidia a lot. And so we get a lot of that. Anytime I pop into one of his streams, I'm like, oh, what's going on in here? It's like, oh, it's Dissidia. I'm like, oh, yeah. I didn't want to pick that up. I wanted a bonk. Hey, big key! I'm in the room, I'll check the other chests. Alright, let's get out of here. We're in climb mode now. He's a fun fight in Final Fantasy XIV. Out of curiosity, does the fight take place in a round room? I have heard dungeon design it kind of lacks somewhat in terms of the boss fights basically take place in just round arenas, basically, is what I have heard. It's like, I remember, like, Warcraft bosses used to be like that. Like, if you do, like, you know, Molten Core, it's like, well, no, even in Molten Core, there's some variety in some of these rooms. Hard to say. And I'm sure it's overstated too. Like, obviously, like, they can't all be like that. That would be a little bananas. No, I just want to get through to the door. Lots of floor mechanics that are like pizza slices, checkerboards, etc. Yeah. But do they have an actual checkerboard? Like in Karazhan? Terrible boss fight. Just a bad idea. Everybody's got nostalgia for Karazhan, but holy shit. That fight is needlessly complicated. Oh, there's Taco finished. So now it's just me. And I am presently climbing the tower, so I will be slightly behind schedule. Just slightly, though. You know, the fact that I'm this close behind Taco is like, wow. And yes, the checkerboard fight in Karazhan is absolutely abysmal. Real homies hate that shit. It's... oh my god. It makes the rest of the raid basically unsoloable. And I should be able to solo raids that old at this point. Come on, let's be real. Are you silvers? No, you're a small key. Are you silvers? No, you're $300. The whole series is like a... greatest hits Final Fantasy bosses. I have heard that they do lean into their previous games like that. Oh, I don't have empty bottles. I thought I had an empty bottle. I guessed wrong. Yeah, it's like, Even fucking near automatic tomato showed up in there too. And look, I know you see the 2B cosplay busted out in people's glams. I know that's a thing that happens, and I'm in zero position to talk. We've all made characters that use black mage weave before. MMOs is the same. Alright, 2 hits. God. The fact that I can just name drop that piece of gear. People know what I'm talking about. It's such a... Come on, guys. 4 hits. I need 2 more hits. 1 more hit. Are you serious? Did they really do a Fall Guys crossover? That feels like, that feels like when you had, like... Hang on. That feels like when you were doing, like, you know, announcements for Star Wars films in Fortnite, you know? No, must dodge. I did a bad job of dodging. Yeah, I mean I mean it is a game, so that is the main thing. Is it, you know, is it fun? Do you have fun playing it? Lord knows one of the... Misery Mire? Oh, I should have had them. Yeah, it's like one of the best action-y Nintendo games of all time. Had the thrilling plot of... Boy lost his frog, finds a tank. And that's the extent of the story. I am not even joking about that. You look up the plot for Master Blaster. Why did I think I was on... Okay. I think I can get 3 hits here. Oh, yeah, that does it. Okay. Alright. 3 hits did the trick. I mean, I wouldn't say spamming Plunderstorm, but I've done some plundering. Try to do it once a day to get the thing. Welp, that just happened. Alright, we're marking it done. God, I need to leave a comment. Yeah, just comment. I can't believe I did all of the dungeons. I don't know. Were they all necessary? They may have all been necessary. If they weren't, then something added some time to my final run, and it would have been possible that I could have perhaps gotten second place if I'd left one out. Hard to say. But yeah, no, we'll just speed through this. We will have a look at our stats at the end. I managed to this week suffer 0 deaths, I believe. Much as I was tempted to take a death warp out of Hyrule Castle at one point. That's one of the things. That's one of the tricks people will use. They will go in, and they'll get to the last room. They will save the green guard, and then, you know, they'll get the chest, and then they'll let the green guard kill them. Because if you die in a dungeon, you get sent back to the start of the dungeon. And so that way, you can go directly from there into the back. But I didn't want to do that. Marley is walking back over. I don't need 2 hands on the controller now, so she does get pets. Oh, a special thanks. Yeah. Of course, at the end of this, we are going to do our regular marble race to determine what movie I am going to watch this week. Rope was fun. Rope was good. Alfred Hitchcock's Rope. Check it out, if you can. First sword found, almost 4 minutes in. Started with the boots, 9.5 for the flute, hour 20 for the mirror, even though we knew where it was, so finding it was not the issue, getting it was. Look. 2 boss kills with the fighter's sword, 1 with the tempered sword, 10 with the gold sword. All bosses killed. 1200 damage taken, 714 magic used, 45 bonks, 16 saves and quits. Spent almost 4 minutes in menus and almost 9 minutes lagging. Total collection rate of 171 out of 216, which is not bad at all. All right. You know what's coming next? Well, first off, this is where we say good night to YouTube. Good night, YouTube.